So how do you feel about Chris Sale coming back? What are your thoughts on that?
I'm excited. I just always liked Chris Sale as a player. Like
Yeah.
he never like throws people under the bus. Like he knows it's on him, and like he'll always be like, "No, I need to be better."
Yeah.
And just like you have to respect that as like a player. And like
100%.
I think I'm excited to see what he does. I know like the past probably a year he hasn't been like I know he opted out for I think right. I'm pretty sure.
He might have opted out because of like
Yeah,
he ended up getting Tommy John surgery, so I
it
wouldn't
was
have been
like
surprised.
yeah. But I mean like I just like I can't wait to see him pitch again
Mhm.
because he's so dynamic. Like he can literally do so much, and like
Oh yeah.
just him stepping on the mound affects like the game. So it's like
Yeah.
pretty crazy to think like you have that much power over like another team.
Hmm.
And like I'm excited to see like what he does this year. Hopefully it's as like he was, but I Tommy John surgery is a hell of a thing. So like you
Yeah.
never know what you're getting after.
Absolutely. Not to get like too gruesome here, but I
Mm.
saw like a really like like unfortunate storyline. It was like this college pitcher out of George Mason. He ended up getting Tommy John surgery, and he got like a blood clot from it, and he
Yeah,
ended up dying. It was crazy.
that's
So
horrible.
no, it was awful. I've never seen anything like that. That was terrible. But
Yeah.
like with a Chris Sale and whatnot, like you're seeing all this stuff, and I'm hoping that he can get back to like where he's at. I mean,
Mm.
unfortunately, for Chris Sale, he's always weighed about 100 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know how that helps him in terms of his pitching style. I wish he'd put on a little extra, muscle. I feel like maybe he wouldn't break as easily if he did that. But
Yeah.
but he knows himself best, so he knows his own body with that, and maybe that keeps him maybe like keeping the pounds off it keeps him from
Mm.
actually like aggravating anything. So if that's what works, then go for it, man. But I'm just trying to figure out when he gets back, is it gonna I've always said it's not gonna be this year, it's probably gonna be next year
Oh yeah.
when we see more of a Chris Sale. But going into this season, we're trying to make a run at the AL East right here. We're I believe as at the time of this recording, we're ahead by half a game on the Tampa Bay Rays. We're going to
Mhm.
be facing them, and hopefully we can maybe extend this lead a little bit. Hopefully we don't absolutely tank it and screw
I
ourselves over.
yeah.
So I hope that I'm very hopeful for this series, and when Chris Sale comes back, I'm just hoping that he can do something for this rotation, because there's been a lot of question marks here, and if they're all using illegal substances, like let's see if Chris Sale can be a bit of a boost.
Yeah. No, I mean, and that's the thing, like Tommy John surgery, it takes a while. So
Oh yeah.
like, I had a friend in college who like got it because he was playing like D3 or whatever, but like
Mhm.
I remember it took him like he sat out the year and then like he was never really the same. So like I'm a little worried
Yeah.
about that just because
Yeah.
it is like a extremely like hard thing to come back and still be as good as you were.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm a little worried about what it's going to do to his velocity
Yeah.
just because like, he's throwing heat, but like
Oh
after
yeah.
that, it's I don't know. It's got to be such a crazy like rehab. I just like
Yeah.
can't imagine it.
No, it takes a lot. I mean, I know some guys from around here that did it. I know one kid, his name's Sean Burke. He might be getting drafted in the first round of the MLB draft, but
Really.
yeah, he's really good. He's out of Maryland,
Okay.
and man is a flamethrower. Like he's sick. He lived in my town, but he ended up going to St. John's High over in Shrewsbury, Mass, because he was just good, and like our school would not have been good enough to keep
Yeah.
him. So he just ended up going over there. He ended up getting Tommy John his senior year before going off to college,
Oh
and
wow.
he still managed to play on the team. He did not pitch. He played first base for like the
Yeah.
remainder of the season, but he sat out his freshman year, ended up redshirting, and eventually got back into it. And for him, luckily he's doing good with it. But
Good.
but like you're saying, man, it's such a up in the air thing. Like where they're getting better with it now, and it's more likely than not that you're gonna see more success stories. But
Oh yeah.
still, man, you never know how that's gonna turn out.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's scary because like,
Yeah.
obviously like it's wear and tear at that point, but like
Hmm.
just how fast like the throwing motion and stuff will like break down that, which is
Oh yeah.
crazy.
Hmm.
I remember like, like Bunyoung Kim, like
Oh yeah.
literally the sidearm thing. And I was just like, dude, it's got to be so uncomfortable, but like he never needed it. You know what I mean? He never
Yeah.
needed Tommy John surgery because of it. So
Yeah,
it's like, I don't know.
man had a magic elbow.
He really did, dude. That thing
It's
was
insane.
elastic. It was nuts.
Oh yeah, it was insanity.